How you doing? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and I had somebody recently ask me if I could do a video, or if I had a video on how to make a draw board or draw table, whichever you want to call it. And so I'm just going to show you specifically how I made mine so that you can do the same if you want. To start off, I have a plywood table, and right here I have a hook that I purchased. I pre-drilled a hole for screwing this hook in. But also you'll notice a bunch of screws in the table here. What I did is I took a 2x4. Let me just try to see if you can see it from underneath. Took this 2x4 and I just cut it there and I drilled through the table with those wood screws. And that gives me an incredible rigidity with the hook here. If you were to just go into the plywood, it could risk ripping out from the strain of pulling the bow. So first of all, I did that. And then I screwed my hook in. I purchased the hook for a couple bucks. I cut this part of the hook off. It used to come all the way around, and it just makes it easier for me to get the bow on there. Now the way that draw length is measured, it's from, actually I'll set a bow on here. The way that draw length is measured is basically from the point of the grip where, you know, this point of the grip right here, and then you add 1 3/4 inches to that measurement. So what I did is I actually took an old tape measure, cut the end off, but I used another tape measure to make sure my measurement's on. So from this point here, right here, this point, I measured 1 3/4 inches beyond that, and then I cut that tape measure and laid it out. So when I'm drawing my bow, I can check my draw length measurement. Another thing I did is I just took a piece of Velcro and I screwed it into the table so it has both ends of the Velcro. And what you'll do is you will just, doing this obviously one-handed because I'm holding the camera, you'll flip that around the bow so that when the bow is being drawn on the draw table, it doesn't like tip up on you. So actually I can just put now I also put a bow press or a scale on here. So I just hooked that into the D-loop. And you can turn your bow scale on. I prefer, if I was to do this again, I would get one of those scales that has the spring in it. It's not digital, but actually let me. So you can check your draw stop timing. I went a little bit long. Let me go back a click. So my draw stop timing actually needs to be adjusted. I just put these strings on. I just made these strings. And I just haven't gotten to that yet. And then you can check your draw length. It's right where I'm at, 31. Okay, so let's look at this end real quick. This is a boat winch, which I got for about $20. And I just took wood screws and fastened it to the table. I did the same thing here. I put a 2x4 underneath to give me more bite. Of course, you're going to set it up on the edge of the table so that you can crank. You can make one of these portable. You can get like a 4x4 and put it on there. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that this crank is going to have to be able to rotate. And so you may even have to jack up that end off the ground if you're using a portable one and making it. But that's basically it. This whole rig cost me about $25. I really think, if you get into tuning your own bow and stuff, it's a really, really handy thing to have. All you just need is a little space on a workbench, and you can set something up like this pretty easily and fairly inexpensively. I hope that helps. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And I look forward to you checking out other videos in the future. Take care. God bless.